Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Kalachakra Star 59. Here you see our group waiting to board the tram car to go to the Victoria Peak in Hong Kong. This funicular peak tram rides along the longest and steepest route. Victoria Peak, named after Queen Victoria, is a hill on the western half of Hong Kong Island. It is also known as Mount Austin and locally the Peak. With an elevation of 1,811 feet, Victoria Peak is the tallest hill on Hong Kong Island and the 29th tallest in the territory of Hong Kong. It is a major tourist attraction, offering views of central Victoria Harbour, Lamma Island and the surrounding islands. The peak is also known as a residential area consisting of different neighborhoods. It is one of the most expensive residential areas in Hong Kong and internationally as well. As early as the 19th century, the peak attracted prominent European residents because of its panoramic view over the city and its temperate climate compared to the subtropical climate in the rest of Hong Kong. The sixth governor of Hong Kong, Sir Richard Macdonnell, had a summer residence built on the peak in circa 1868, and many others followed suit. These original residents reached their homes by sedan chairs, which were carried up and down the steep slope of Victoria Peak. This limited the development of the peak until the opening of the peak tram funicular, with the commencement of service on 30th May 1888, thanks to the enterprising Scotsman Alexander Findlay Smith, who was responsible for the introduction of this new tram system, earning the reputation of being the first cable funicular in Asia. The peak tram, which was operated by coal-fired steam boilers then, ended up serving 600 passengers on its first day. In 1926, an electrically powered system replaced the coal-fired steam boilers. Getting to the peak by the peak tram is an unforgettable experience. One of the world's oldest and most famous funicular railways, the tram rises to 396 meters, that is about 1,300 feet above the sea level. It is so steep that the buildings you pass by look like they are leaning in varying degrees. Tourists generally opt for this most popular choice and catch the peak tram from the lower terminus. The peak tram operates from 7 a.m. to 12 midnight, and it takes only 7 minutes to get to the top. You can see here our local guide waiting for us with a placard. Provided the waiting line is short, this peak tram funicular ride is the quickest way to get to Victoria Peak. Alternatively, one can also hire a taxi or catch bus number 15 to reach the peak. On the peak is stationed a century-old tram car as a museum piece, and on its body the history of the peak tram is depicted. The Peak Tram is arguably the most enduring emblem of Hong Kong's unique past. It has seen war, been featured on films and televisions, and played host to numerous dignitaries. Now we are at the historic Victoria Peak. The peak is home to many species of birds, most prominently the black kite and numerous species of butterflies. Wild boar and porcupines are also seen on the peak, along with a variety of snakes. With some 7 million visitors every year, the peak is a major tourist attraction of Hong Kong. A journey to Hong Kong is incomplete without a trip to this Victoria Peak, one of the most popular tourist attractions in Hong Kong. Standing at 552 meters above sea level, Victoria Peak is the highest mountain on Hong Kong Island, offering a breathtaking, awe-inspiring view of Hong Kong. See it for yourself. ಬರಲಿ. ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ ಆಹಾ ಆಹಾ ಹಾ ಹಾ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈವ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಆಹಾ
ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ.